Friends, welcome back. I am Jason, and I bet you don't have the mineral equivalent of duct tape in your prepper pantry. From cleaning to pest control, stay tuned till the end of this video to figure out my granny's age-old secret for borax. It was burning kids' hands, but yet my wife still puts it on her face. Why? 20 Mule Team Borax, otherwise known as sodium tetraborate, lasts forever. You can keep it in your prepper pantry forever and it won't go bad, and it has a bajillion uses. So twice we've gone on vacation, and when we returned, we found our home infested with fleas, which is absolutely terrible. The little things jumping all over the place, trying to bite your legs and whatnot. Can't be having that. So what we did was we took a mixture of this and baking soda, sprinkled it on all the rugs. We have hardwood floors throughout the house. We sprinkled it on all the rugs. We left it for at least an hour, and then we vacuumed vigorously. We did that a few times, and that got rid of our flea infestation problem. So it's a very simple, non-toxic solution that can get rid of all of your perhaps infestations in your home when you don't want to use chemicals like really nasty poisons. And if, the grid should go down one day, we're in the SHTF situation, we still want to have our pets. We still are going to probably let our cats and stuff inside the home, and we might have these problems, and bombing your home with poison possibly not going to be an option. The stuff is super cheap, guys. You can get it for about $8 or $9 a box at your local grocery store, or you can get it for about half that price if you buy it online. We're going to put a link in the description and in the comment section to a 4-count of this. Borax has been used in water because of its antimicrobial and antifungal properties, but it also is really good at binding heavy metals like arsenic and lead and things of that nature. It is used as a neutralizer. It's got a really high pH of 9.5, something like that. That can be used to help neutralize the water and help your body flush out some of the heavy metals that you might have consumed. It's been used in a large scale, in large industrial type situations for water filtration. So a super cheap fertilizer. People recommend that you use small, tiny amounts on your fruiting plants, your blueberry bushes, your apple trees and whatnot. If your plants are deficient in boron, this can add some of that much needed mineral to the soil and help them produce more bountifully. Now, I haven't personally had any experience with this, but we're going to try it out this year on my blueberry bushes and see what kind of results that we get. But you can mix it with water, or you can mix it with compost and then sprinkle it around the base of your plants, and hopefully that supplies them with what they need. Doctors and nurses, hospitals used to use borax in a water solution as an antimicrobial, antifungal type solution to treat bed sores. It has been phased out, and now they use a pharmaceutical grade cream, which may or may not be better than this right here. I have my suspicions on why they stopped using a much cheaper, equally as capable products such as borax. Let me know what you think in the comment section. I find it interesting that it has been banned for general use and for sale to the public in the UK. And if you're wondering why, there's something very interesting that you can look up. Do your own research. A while back, and I guess possibly still happening, kids were enjoying making slime at home. So homemade slime recipes that they see probably on TikTok, if I had to guess. And they were taking this borax, and they were taking it in large quantities in a undiluted form and having it all over their hands. And because of the high pH of this borax, they were getting some minor burns, irritations to their skin. So it needs to be diluted in order to avoid that. Things like baking soda, which we deem as harmless, would give you a similar result if left on the skin in high concentrations. So the borax is burning kids' hands when they make slime. Why on earth would my wife put it on her face? Well, she dilutes it a lot more, and she uses it as a facial cleanser because it has a antimicrobial type effect, and it also has an anti-inflammatory type effect. So that is good for her skin. Only used every now and then, of course. Now, people have reported having really good results using borax in a bath, for example, for anti-inflammatory type use. So if you've got achy joints, knees, ankles, hips, backs, whatever it is, you're soaking a bathtub with borax solution, sometimes magnesium, other minerals in that water, and it can help alleviate some of your aches and pains. Now, my wife has back issues. She's had knee surgeries, ACL repair, reconstruction, and she uses this solution of borax and magnesium in baths all the time. Maybe not all the time, but she uses it frequently when she's having kind of flare-ups, and it alleviates a lot of her pain. There's a lot of research out there that leads us to believe that it can detox you from heavy metals and things such as fluoride in the water if you do soak in a bath. And that's another reason why she uses it. Did you know that borax can also be used as a fire retardant? So a solution containing borax can be applied to anything and everything that you can think of, from rugs to curtains to clothing and packs and tarps and tents, all that type of stuff. And what it does is it interferes with the chemical reaction of fire. It releases water molecules when heat is applied to it and doesn't allow the whatever it is that you've applied this to burn. So for all you doomsday preppers out there, this could be a really practical application for borax. People have even reported using buckets of just dry borax nearby their kitchens, and if they have a grease fire or something like that, dump the borax on that grease fire and it will extinguish it. Now let's talk about my granny's age-old, time-tested secrets. My granny's 90, going on 91 right now, and for decades she's been using borax as a cleaning solution. She's used it to clean her bathrooms and tubs, sinks and kitchen counters and all of that. And she's also used it to get her whites, her clean clothes, cleaner than they've ever gotten before. Her granny panties have never been so white. Now, my granny was born during the Great Depression, so she knows a thing or two about saving, conserving. So a low-cost cleaning solution such as this one is right down her alley. Now, there are absolutely tons of testimonies of people out there ingesting small amounts of borax and having great results when we're talking about arthritis and arthritis-like symptoms, alleviating painful joints and just overall aches and pains in their bodies. People have said that they've suffered from arthritis for decades, have taken small amounts of this borax in some sort of solution, their coffee in the morning or whatever, and it has gotten rid of those aches and pains, and that's pretty miraculous. Now, I'm not telling you to take borax. I'm not telling you to do any of the things that I've talked about in this video. I want you to do your own research. I want you to consult with your physician. I want you to check all of the boxes. Don't take my word for it. Do your own research. A lot of people are boron deficient, so there's a lot of boron supplements out there that could be helpful in alleviating some of these symptoms caused by arthritis, for example. So if that's something that you're interested in, we might have links in the description and in the comments section on this video. I really do appreciate you watching. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't done so already. Hit the thumbs up, share the video, leave lots of comments, and I'd be really grateful for it. And until next time, what is the worst that could happen? Let's just go on 3.